record on this.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Galen Leonhardy, and this is Teacher Talk. And we're going to learn about Chinese education today. The person who will be helping us understand a little bit more about Chinese education is our friend Ai Yuan. Wang is her last name. Ai Yuan is her first name, but in China, they use the last name first when they introduce people. So I have introduced my friend Ai Yuan. Ai Yuan, how are you doing?
Wow. Now I'm in my class too with you.
Ah, this is wonderful. I see that you have on a blue and white shirt. Is that a uniform?
Yes, when we are go to the class and in school days we all wear this.
All of the students, the boys and the girls, wear the same colors?
No, the boys is different. They wear blue.
Oh, so they're just all blue?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. So the girls are blue and white and the boys are just blue.
Yes.
It's good that the girls have a little bit more contrast, I think, huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, why don't you let us see your classroom?
Okay, wait a minute. I try to turn it. Wow, let's see it. Okay, this is the blackboard
Okay.
and teacher right here. And this teacher got some PPT on it and got the class to us. And here you can see this is our lessons in one day. This is in morning and this is afternoon.
Ah. So you have 4 classes in the morning, 2 classes in the afternoon.
Right.
Okay. What time do you get to school?
I get to school at 8 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
in the
And what
morning.
at 8 o'clock in the morning? What time do you wake up?
What time, Mom? At 7 o'clock.
At 7 o'clock. So you have 1 hour to eat and get dressed and get your clothes on and go to school.
Yes, right.
Okay.
We should get that.
Well, you need a lot of sleep, right?
I'm afraid. I really afraid late because teacher will say you should sweep the floor or cleaning the blackboard. This is if you late.
Right. So you need to be on time, huh?
Right.
Plus, as I recall, your mom is a teacher, so she has to be on time as well, yes?
Well, yes.
So you have how many students are in the classroom with you? How many people?
44. It's
44 students.
right.
And there are boys and girls in the same classroom.
Yes, yes.
Ah. And well, how many girls are in your classroom?
Well, I don't really. Well, I didn't.
You
Well,
don't keep count.
yes, I don't
Uh,
keep count the
yeah.
boy and the girl, but I know the girl is more than boy.
Okay, so there are more girl students in this case.
Well, but other classes is not same.
Hmm hmm So what was the first class that you take in the morning? The first of the classes that you take?
Well, every day is different, but in first in oh wait a minute, in Tuesday we first class is English.
Hmm Wait a minute. I need to ask a question. How old are
Okay.
you? How old are you?
Well, 12,
You,
12
you
years old.
you're 12 years old, and your birthday is in January?
January, yes, on January 19.
January 19th. That's when your birthday is. Yeah. Okay, so you're 12 years old. You're in the 6th grade?
All right, sixth grade, the
Hmm.
first class in sixth grade.
And so this is the end of your elementary education, right?
Right.
Where will you go after you're done with the sixth grade?
General, the junior high school.
Oh, that's kind of a big step. So junior high school is seventh grade, eighth grade, and
Ninth
ninth
grade.
grade. So it's three
Yes.
grades. Okay. All right. So you get up 7 o'clock, you go to school, you're there by 8, right?
Right.
What happens in the morning? What do you do in the morning?
Well, we should reading English or reading Chinese. Sometimes we do some um do some tests of maths.
Well, so who's your who you have do you have a is this a free period? Is this a study period that you have early in the morning?
Yes, we will have 20 minutes.
20 minutes to prepare for English or math or Chinese.
Yes.
Okay. When you take your English class, or how long do your classes last?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. Okay. And
Yes.
do the students talk a lot during the class?
Well, we didn't want it, but teachers all wanted the classes really quiet. But you should know, children is children. We will sometimes it will noise like if you like moral education. In this class, this teacher is really gently, while the students will really noisy. And then in math class, the math teacher is our class teacher too. So she is really always like this. We all afraid it. So it will be quiet.
Ah, okay. So you get done with this 20 minutes of study at the very first part of your day, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happens after that 20 minutes of study?
And then we well, if you see it on the ground, wait a minute. The
Okay.
playground. We do the exercise here.
Oh. Oh, let me see your sports complex. You have basketball there. You have track.
Yeah. Yes, we do exercise here 20 minutes and then go back class.
And what does your teacher what kinds of things does your teacher have you do? Do you actually play games of basketball or do you have races? What kinds of things do you do?
Now we have a exercise dance.
So maybe you do push-ups or jumping jacks?
Yeah, yes, like this.
Okay, okay. And that goes on for 20 minutes.
Yes, and then go back home. We will have 3 minutes time to have a break, and then the first classes.
And that first class is English.
Yes.
So that class starts at 9 o'clock.
Well, no. Yeah. Well, now at before before 9 o'clock, before 10 minutes.
Okay, about 7:50, about 10 minutes to 8 to 9 then. Sorry about that.
Right.
8:50. Ah, I can't even tell time. Well, okay, so you have an English class to begin with, and then what's the next class again?
Well, next class is mathematics.
Oh, but I should ask this, how do you like your English class?
Wow, English class. Well, sometimes it's boring, sometimes interesting. You cannot
Sometimes
say.
it's interesting. What book have you read in English that really matters to you?
Okay. we should learn we have a book, but I didn't take it now.
It's okay.
This is our homework.
Okay, there's an English book that would matter to you. Yeah.
Sometimes teacher will give you a 2-page this and two
Can you
pages
open it up so we can see it, please?
like this. Wow, it's easier for you for
Okay. So it's a lot of fill in the blanks and then your teacher corrects your homework every time you do it.
well, sometimes you should see some homework. Some homework is the teacher said to us and the class to correct.
Mhm. In your English class, is everybody speaking English as well as you do?
Well, somehow in a classes they will have good students and bad students, but the teacher want all the students to be the good students, so sometimes they will speak a little Chinese.
Ah, I think it sounds to me like you overall you really like school. Is that accurate?
Well, yes, I like school because my friend and my classmate and my teacher, they are interesting and they are, yes, because 6 years, yes, a long time.
Okay. And then after English, you have math. Now, please tell me about your math class. Tell me about your teacher and the things that you're studying.
Thing we are studying, um like how to giving, can I find the, well, this is our,
Okay, so you're doing some graphing, right, in the sixth
well,
grade?
this graphing is our uh homework, and we sometimes we will learn the new class or sometimes we will close this.
Hmm. May I see some of the problems on your math homework?
Well, well,
Can,
wait a
can you
minute.
hold it up so that
I find the problem
yeah.
here.
Okay, I don't need to see the answers. Let me see the problems.
Problem.
Yeah, the equation.
Well, this is the equation. It's
Yeah,
wrong.
well, that's the answer. I can see the answer. You have to move it to your right for me to see. There, that's what I need to see. Okay. Well, look at that. Everything's in Chinese.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I'm joking. Yeah, I see it. Okay, and there's the boxes. Yeah. Oh, so you have story problems.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
If like this, if you run this and this, you just can got. If this is a test, if you run this and this too, you just can got 98.
You can just you get a 98.
Yes, if this
Mhm. Okay, so you have math, right? And then what class do you have after math?
Chinese.
Ah, how hard is the Chinese?
Yeah, but sometimes Chinese is really really boring. But we have but in Wednesday we have the first class. We have two Chinese class. So 2 weeks ago we will have a Chinese class to go to the library and read the books.
Okay. How big are the books that you're reading in the sixth grade? Like, are you reading really big books or are you reading short
Well,
books?
we should. Teacher said we should read some famous books or some science or of history like this. There are a big library in our school, but and in my class there are, yes, and in my class I can see it.
Okay.
This. This.
Ah. Are those the books your teacher recommends that you read?
No, it's all my classmates and my Chinese teacher and my classmate. We born the we buy the books to the school, and everyone can see it.
Ah.
Yeah,
So do you have the homework for your Chinese class?
of course we have the English,
No,
science,
do you have the
math.
book? Do you have the book? Like you have the English book. Do you have the Chinese book?
Well, there is more is Chinese books because yes, many children just can't see the Chinese because we, you know.
Right. But do you have a workbook for your Chinese? Like you showed me the English workbook and you showed me the math book. Do you have a Chinese book like that?
Yes, we have it. Wait a minute, I find it.
Okay.
I give you see it. Maybe I can find it.
Do you have your own desk? Like do you always sit at the same desk?
We have own desk.
Mhm.
This is now I said it's my own desk.
Yeah.
Um, we have this. We write something on this to the teacher. We something write like the we will write some homework on it here.
Can I see inside, please?
Well, it's no, it's not something
Oh, so
like this.
this is where you practice the learning the symbols that you use.
Right, yes.
Okay. And how many times do you have to write a symbol before you know how to write it? How to make it?
Can you say it again?
Like okay, so you're learning symbols, like the symbol for I, right? Yes.
Right, right.
Yeah, so you're learning, you have to learn those symbols and you have to learn many symbols. I don't know how many symbols you will learn, right? You'll learn I and you and right.
Right, right, like this.
Okay, so how long does it take you to remember one symbol, for example?
Well, teacher tell you how to write it and
Hmm.
uh how to to read it, and then and the teacher give you some homework. You write, and then in many a long time, then you will know it.
So you just keep writing it over and over again until you remember it.
Well, I think it's really easy to remember. Well, everybody just write two or three, we will remember it. Like you remember a word in America, it's really easy like this.
Yeah. For some people it's easy. Okay. So you have English, then math, right? Then you have Chinese. These are the three classes. Then what do you have?
And the last class in the morning is PE lessons.
Ah, so you get to start with PE and you get to end with PE.
Yes, there we sit in sixth grade there are four classes, and in a week the PE lessons will have a will choose one lessons, and the all grade class people like the first class and the two class in sixth grade there are four classes, and four classes have PE lesson together.
Ah, so all four at the same time.
Yes, yes.
Oh, so that's quite a few people. You have 44 people in each class?
Well, 40, more than 40.
Yeah. So you have quite a few people out on the field, out in the exercise complex, right?
Right.
Yeah. What does your teacher do with the students once they're out there?
Wow. Wrong and wrong.
Okay, so you do a lot of running.
Yes. Oh my God. It's really hard.
Is it
Really.
hard? Is it hard to run? Are you the fastest person?
Well, not, but you should see it's really long. 1,000, and we should run 1,200 meters.
Uh-huh. So you get to run a little over a kilometer.
Yes, yes, but if you run really very if you run many times, you will not think it's too hard for you.
Yeah. Yeah. So you once you've done it enough times, it's pretty easy to run that far.
Yes, now is.
Do you run that 1,200 meters? Do you run it as fast as you can?
No. We just run slowly because for classes you should make it slowly and really didn't don't mess it don't
Mm.
mess the
You don't
teacher
you don't want
come.
to run into people, things like that. You want to avoid doing that.
Yeah, if you run really fast, you can think the playground. One is the student, and here is the student. That is student is really, oh my goodness.
Okay. What time do you finish the morning classes?
Um, 12 o'clock.
At 12 o'clock. And then what do you do? What happens at 12
Then
o'clock? What happens at 12 o'clock for you?
some students, if they homes near the school, they will go back home and eat the lunch and have a break. But some students, their home is really didn't did they home didn't near the school, don't near the school,
Uh-huh.
so the school have a break together like this,
At the
and they
school.
will they will eat lunch at school and sleep in school too like this. The girls sleep in the left,
They
and
do what? They sleep where?
the the girls sleep on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then the boys sleep there, that places
Do
like this.
they have mats and they just lie down on the ground and on the floor and take a nap?
Well, they have. Oh, I give you see it. They have a little bed. They have
Oh, really?
the
Okay. Right, like mats. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yes, like this.
Okay. And so, but you go home. You don't stay at school and sleep. So how do you get home?
Um, I work to home.
You walk to home?
I work
Hmm. And how far away do you live from the school?
not too far. Just if you walk, just need 5 minutes or to 10 minutes.
Hmm. Do you feel safe walking from the school to your house?
Well, um, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you walk it by yourself?
No, sometimes I'm with my mother and my little sister.
Ah, and so you go home And what happens? What happens when you get home?
I get home, sometimes I will read the books or write a little bit homework and then I sleep.
And then you'll sleep. How long do you sleep after your lunch?
Half past. I will sleep half an hour.
About half an hour. So
Yes.
what time do you and your mom go back to school?
Go back to school. When it's 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. So you get a 2 hour break for lunch.
Yes, yes, right.
Yeah. Um, when when you come back to school, right, after you've eaten, you've studied a little bit, you've had a little rest, right? Then you come back to school, you get back to school at 2 o'clock. What
Yes.
what are the classes you have in the afternoon?
The science and moral education.
Science and moral education.
Yes.
And what are you studying in science right now?
I'll give you see something.
Okay.
Here I have it. Wait a minute. This our science text.
Oh, the space station, huh?
And the animals and the plants like this.
May we see? Okay.
And some famous scientists.
Ah.
And the animal,
Mhm.
yeah.
I remember when we first met, you had caterpillars.
Cat what?
You had hermit crabs. Remember the little crabs?
Oh yes, it's died now.
Yeah. That was you were 8 years old. I think you brought home hermit crabs and you had the caterpillars that turned into butterflies.
Oh right, right.
Mhm.
This is a science homework.
Yeah, right. And you did it at home. You got to bring it home with you.
Why? Yes, but
Mhm.
you should. I must say it's really digesting.
It's what?
Really digesting.
Mm. Okay. So you have science class. We know that do you get to mix chemicals or are you just reading
Chemical.
in science class?
We just we have sometimes we have the chemical.
Right. So you get to see, like, you can put a penny, or not well, you wouldn't have a penny. Boy, there's a brilliant question. You what kinds of chemical problems do you get to work with?
Well, not big problem.
Not big
It's
problems, yeah.
all easy. It's all easy.
No
If
big
you
no big explosions.
Yeah, if we need this cargo, we need a fire. Teacher will help you.
Okay. I just asked you a crazy question. You know, in America we have pennies, right? And one of my memories from when I was young is putting a penny in a chemical and watching it take the copper off of our pennies have copper on them.
Oh my god.
I was asking if you got to use a penny. Sometimes
Yeah,
sometimes I have to think carefully, huh? Okay. So after your science class, right?
right.
Then what do you do?
Science class. Before.
No, this isn't the science class first?
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Right. So that's it. That's from 2 to 2:50, right?
No, no, no. Now we have it's in the third 3:10.
Okay. Okay. So
Because
yeah,
2 o'clock to 2:20, we had 20 minutes to do something. Teacher will.
just like you did when you got to school at 8 o'clock, you have
Yeah,
time to
yes,
do a little homework or maybe an assignment from the teacher.
yes, yes.
Maybe something
Right.
fun, some kind of a fun math problem.
Well, never interesting in this time. This time, teacher will call you to do some math or read the books loudly.
Okay, so you
Read
have
books
that 20
loudly.
minutes, then you have so from 2 to 2:20, you have the study time. And then from 2:20 until 3:10,
Yes.
you have science.
Yeah. No, no, no. To the 3 o'clock we have science. And
Okay.
then to the 3:10 we have a break.
Okay, so you get 10 minutes to just talk to each other.
Yes, and right.
Okay. And then what happens what's the last class of the day?
Moral education. Well, as the last lesson in the day, but not in the class, but not the last lessons in the school.
All right, you have
Because
more to do. After you get done with the moral education class, you have some other things that you do, right?
right.
Okay. So what do you study in moral education?
Well, some laws and some history
So you study history, like um
in
uh
China.
the Warring States period. You'll look at something like that.
Um, just a little. The some a little about world history. You can see it. Wow, it can't give you so much, but we have. Wow, and yes, it's not just history and laws. We have some how you to do good and to others, right? How like this.
So it helps you understand how you should be, how you a way of relating to other people.
Right. Yes.
So maybe how you taught, and maybe it teaches you not to yell at other people.
Right. We should be gentle.
Okay. Okay. And this class then it goes for another 50 minutes, right?
Right.
Okay. And then what do you do after your regular school is done?
Then we have a just in the to we should go to the junior high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a big step. It's hard, so we should have a class to learn it.
Have you had that
Learn
class?
some.
Does that class last all year?
Yes, yes, all
Going
year.
to the class that helps you prepare for going to junior high. It lasts from your school starts in January, right?
No, 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 no.
What month does your school start?
Well, um
When did you start sixth grade? What month?
it's near junior high.
No, what month did you
What
start
month?
sixth grade?
Sixth grade.
Yeah.
Junior. Maybe it's May. May.
You just started sixth grade?
Yeah, yes, we have we we have the winter holiday and summer holiday, So we have two holiday and the two school years before it's 1 year.
So you have two parts to a year.
yes, yes. So and and 1 year is 1 grade.
Okay. And so when did you start this year of school? In May?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, and now we there is a winter holiday ago.
Okay. And so next May you will be at the junior high school. Is that correct?
Right, right.
Okay. Okay. So next May is the big jump.
Big jump.
Okay. From the sixth grade and elementary school all the way up to the junior high school.
So we learn something. This is to the junior
This is
high.
for preparing you for junior high.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. And so
It's really
what are those books? What are you learning in them? What are those books telling you?
well. You should learn more in junior high school, and they tell you what changes in junior high school.
So about they tell you what's going to change about what's expected of you and things like that.
Yes.
Okay. And what time do you get done with your preparing for junior high school?
Harris. Wow.
How long does that class last?
40 minutes to 40 minutes to.
So you get done, but you have to go to the junior high, right? You have to walk over there?
Oh, no, wait a minute. We didn't. We have our own classes, but it's another class in to learn it.
Okay. So what time do you get done with all of that? What time will you start to go home? Get ready to go home?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock? And do you walk home by yourself at 5 o'clock?
No, some in 5 o'clock. Some students there have some lessons, so they go home. But other students they will stay in this class and to write homework to the fifth 5:40 to
Okay.
5:40.
So they get to they have a period of time at the end of class, at the end of school where they do homework.
Right.
All right. Would you stay with those students who are doing their homework or would you go home?
I stay with them to write our homework, and then I go home at 5:40.
At 5:40. What time do you walk home by yourself?
Yes, yes,
Okay. And so you get home at about 6 o'clock.
yes, near.
Okay. What
So,
what what do you do once you get home?
well, 6 o'clock, and then I will eat dinner, and then do some homework, and then um to play the piano. After that, to wash my face, and then you know and sleep.
What time do you usually get to sleep?
Well, 10:30.
10:30?
Yes,
So your school is all day long, really.
right. It's a
And
long time.
okay, and how about your weekends? How much time do you spend studying on the weekends?
Maybe it's not too long, 2 or 3 hours, I guess.
2 or 3 hours on the weekends.
Yes.
Yeah. And what does the does if you had to tell American students who were your age what you think about, all of the homework and going to school so much, what would you want them to know?
Well, In Chinese, if you a student, it's really hard.
Hmm. You have to
Really hard.
you have to work pretty hard, huh?
Well, not really. Uh, um. Yeah, you should work really hard. But this is the first. Then you be if you are a student, you learn more like this. You always learn. You will think higher. Really, that's really.
How about tests? Do you have a lot of tests?
Yes. The math, teacher always like when 1 week we will have 2 tests.
Oh, 2 tests a week.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any like big tests at the end of the year or anything?
We have it. We have the big test. And the book, the math book is, if you learn this book, is all for the big test.
Okay. Okay. What
So it's
happens?
really,
Oh,
so
go
it's
ahead. I'm
really,
listening.
okay, thank you. And it's really, really important.
How important is it? What makes it important?
Well, if you this big test, you do very well. The some really some famous and good school, if you want to go, they will know your this big test, how you do this. And if you do really well, they will say you can come to our school like this.
Yeah. Yeah. What what would you like are you planning on going to college? Do you want to go to to university?
Well, I want to go a really, really, really good junior high school, but it's hard, you should work hard.
Okay. Okay. What would you like when you grow up? What would you like to be right now?
Wow. Now I didn't know it, but I think now if you work hard, it's not bad. It's not wrong.
So right now you aren't worried about the future so much as you're worried about working hard on what you're doing?
Yes, if you work hard, it's not bad. It will not wrong.
You'll get a big
Big,
brain,
big brain.
right? Okay. Well, Ai Yuan, thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the people who watch this video?
Wow. I don't know.
You know what? We should quickly talk about where you are. I haven't introduced where you are.
Now,
What city do you
oh,
live in?
Shenzhen
Shenzhen. Hang on just a second.
is a really. Oh my goodness.
Can you see it?
I can see it. Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, see. So Shenzhen is here. Hong Kong is down here, right?
Right.
You're north of Hong Kong. You're in the southern part of China, right?
Right.
Yes. Your uncle and I met each other up here
Yeah,
in
Beijing, Dongbei.
In Harbin, right? Oops.
Right.
Yeah, there we were up here where we met. Um, but this is Shenzhen. Shenzhen is right there.
Well, it's a really busy city. It's a busy city.
It's about 12 million people, right? 12 and a half million. Is that accurate?
Right, it's correct.
Hmm. And what's the temperature there right now?
Temperature now.
Yes. Do you know what the temperature is?
Maybe I know.
I know what the temperature is. The temperature is 78 degrees according to my phone where you
Oh
live.
my.
Yes. So that's Fahrenheit, not Celsius. You would usually use Celsius, right?
Yeah, right.
Hmm. Okay. So now we know where you live. You live in southern China, north of Hong Kong, in a pretty big city. 12 million people isn't huge, but it's a big city. And
Wow, yes. It's a really busy city.
yeah, yeah.
So it means there are really many geniuses in Shenzhen. So I should work hard. If I didn't work hard, maybe you can't be a genius. So you didn't find the work, and then maybe it's so incredible.
So you have to work hard and study hard so that you go further in life.
Yes.
Okay. So just one more time, is there anything else that you'd like to say to the people who are watching?
Now.
No, you're done, huh?
Oh no. I think now I say
Yeah, yeah.
wait a minute. I should think of this.
Okay. Don't rush.
Well, because there are many geniuses in this world, and you can say you can know um you are the person who really is the genius, so you should work hard
Okay.
and be your best.
I think that that is a very good message to end on. Um, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
OK OK，
再见，我的朋友。
再见，我的老师，拜拜。
Bye bye. Thank you so much, Ai Yuan. This was a wonderful interview. Thank you.
Well, maybe it's good.
Bye bye now.
Bye. Thank you.